Breaking news. The only way to have peace in Nigeria is to put the stubborn Igbos under our control, Muhammad Yabawa declared. The member of the Arewa youth in northern Nigeria has described his intention concerning the Biafran agitation in Nigeria. This is coming from Yabawa Abdullah as the southern region of Nigeria are declaring for the state of Biafra. He also said that the Igbos should be put under control by them, as the Yoruba caliphates are responding and respecting the northern leaders. According to Muhammad Yabawa, he said, the only way to have peace in Nigeria is to put the stubborn Igbos under their control as others. Igbos should learn from the Yorubas how to be submissive and submit themselves to us. Then they will have peace in Nigeria. Igbo are considering a stubborn tribe in Nigeria by us, the Hausas and Yorubas, due to their smartness. Igbos, in their struggle, the people of Biafra earned the respect of figures such as Jean Paul Sartre and John Lennon, who returned his British honor, MBE, partly in protest against British collusion in the Nigeria-Biafran War. The former president of Biafra, late General Emeka Ojukwu, stated that the 3 years of freedom allowed his people to become the most civilized and most technologically advanced black people in the world. In July 2007, Ojukwu renewed calls for the succession of the Biafran state as a sovereign entity. Kola was a German doctor who spent 4 months in Bonny in 1840. He made good use of his time there, collecting words lists and recording detailed observations about many aspects of Bonny life. These studies, significant for Igbo history, lies in the light it shared on Bonny, Igbo relationship, and the rule of Igbo land as an exporter of agricultural products and metal goods. It has been curiously neglected by historians. Introduction by Elizabeth Iziche, Igbo World and Ontology of Oral Historical and Distributions. Priority to colonization. The Igbo believe that spiritual forces controlled events. It's enough misfortune piled up in the country. A family might come to believe that it was the victim of an intergenerational curse resulting from the actions of an ancestor. Family members would seek out a juju priest who would consult a deity, diagnose the root of the cause, and then expel it through a religious ritual. When foreign missionaries arrived, they persecuted the Igbo to embrace Christianity openly, but belief in ancestral causes has remained cloaked in Bible passages that refer to God visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation. Many churches now offer services similar to the old rituals, in which a pastor replaces the juju priest and Jesus replaces the pagan. This way, even forces can be exposed without Christians engaging in idolatries. Deliverance usually requires a family to pray, fast, and renounce atrocities. Colonial rule transformed Igbo society as portrayed in Chinua Achebe's novel, Things Fall Apart. British rule brought about changes in culture, such as the introduction of Warrant Chief of Eze, the indigenous rulers, where there were no such monarchies. Christians missionaries introduced aspects of European ideology into Igbo society and culture, sometimes shunning parts of the culture. The rumors that the Igbo women were being asserted for taxation sparked off the 1929 Igbo Women War in Aba, also known as the 1929 Aba Rout, a massive revolt of women never encountered before in Igbo history. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Wow. I'm not an Igbo person, but I want to ask and say this. I want to tell this writer a word of advice. I think Igbos can never be put under the feet of these Northerners. Never. Let me ask, did Igbo put Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen under their feet? This is an end time for Northerners to rule over Southerners. So, Mr. Writer, stop fighting because you won't prevail. Definitely, I know that this man is not in his right frame of mind to say all these stupid things, stupid statement that he has just altered. Yorubas, I hope you people have been exposed as a coward and weak tribe being used as a tissue paper just for a peanut by these illiterate Marandas called Northerners. Nobody is not being monitored and attacked. The Northerners are saying that Yorubas are worthless because they are submissive to them upon their educational prowess. That is a shame on Yoruba race. Igbos are great and can never be controlled. Igbos are great, and that is why they are hated by Hausas and Fulanis. Yorubas and some stupid brainwashed Niger Deltans are also not happy with the Igbos. It is only a tree that yields beautiful fruit that will receive public stones and sticks. A word is enough for the wise. A word is enough for the wise. So the Northerners should erase that in their mind, that Igbos will always be under their feet. That will never happen. They should erase that in their mind, that the only way to give peace in Nigeria is to put stubborn Igbos under their control. That will never happen. So viewers, here is my own comment. Here is all I have to say concerning the writer's statement and the people of Igbo and Biafra. I think that tribes like Yoruba and Hausa will talk when Igbo talks. Today, everyone in the world have heard it from the horse's mouth. If not Nigeria, how will a Yoruba or Hausa stand before an Igbo man and vomit nonsense. The fear of Fulani is the reason Yoruba from the south is always freaking out when they hear that Igbo wants to leave Nigeria. Because if the Igbos leave Nigeria, Yoruba is forever enslaved properly by the Northerners. But instead of Yoruba to humble themselves and ask Igbo to save them, they are being ignorant and arrogant to Igbos, while at the same time submitting to those who have enslaved them. No wonder a book lies. Our teacher told us that he said that the slave masters believe that slaves love slavery. I have come to believe that Yoruba and Hausa love slavery a lot. Talking too much or insulting Igbo on social media does not even change anything. It does not change the narrative of the Igbos. So with this statement made by this northern man, it's very, very, very stupid. This is stupidity. Shouldn't have uttered such a word that if peace wants to reign in this country, then the Igbos need to be controlled. Control who? Would that be possible? So viewers, what is your own comment on this? Your comment is highly needed. Drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscribe button as well as the bell button to receive updates. Thank you.